Welcome to another Woods Report. So we are doing Ready to Love.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe guys. Subscribe, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
I didn't see it on the last show, but like, share, and subscribe.
Okay.
All right, so what's the topic today for Ready to Love?
Like again, the show comes on once a week, but I pull out important conversations that these single people, male and female, have been discussing. But one of the things before I even go into what they discussed, real quickly. The people that have been gone, he's gone because of his mother situation.
Okay. We gonna get better at it.
He was the first one to go.
Okay,
first one to go. She was the first lady to get X'd off.
Okay.
I got a big old X in their face, sorry. And then Devin was the most
So
recent.
it's 4 people.
So far, 4 people have been let go.
Okay.
But one of the topics that I wanted to pull and talk about, a few of the ladies were not feeling Mike, and I don't have Mike in front of me, but a few of the ladies were not feeling Mike because Mike, he wasn't interested in having any more kids. He wasn't really sure.
Okay.
Some ladies he may have said yes to, or I'm not sure, or some ladies he may have just come out and said no. He has 3 kids.
He changed it on each. Well, if he already got kids, why you gotta have more?
Well, here's my backup. He had my backup information about him. Mike is 42. He's the owner of a appliance repair store. He was married to his childhood sweetheart. Has 3 kids from that marriage, and I believe they're like 12 and 13 and that age. So a lot of the women, there are a lot of women there who are filling children. Some of them never had kids. Okay. They want kids.
So they're not going to want him then.
So, but here's the thing. One lady, when they were talking, and what's his name? Nephew Tommy. He always brings the women together and say, you know, who you guys are feeling, who you not feeling. And a few of the ladies, this is before they let Devin go, a few of the ladies said, well, Mike don't seem like he wants kids. And then one lady said, he didn't say that to me. Ooh. So here's the thing, too. A lot of times we think the single men that we meet, they may want to have kids with a certain woman.
Maybe not you.
And not you. So he may tell you what you want to hear. But my question is this a deal breaker, women who are out there dating? If a person you meet does not either want kids or want any more kids, and you want kids.
Are all the women on there want kids, or do some of them don't?
Majority of them want kids.
But there's some who don't,
There
right?
are a few who don't.
Okay.
There are a few who have one and don't mind having another. Like one has a 7-year-old. She meets with a guy. She's talking.
And you said, how old is he?
He is 42, I think.
Okay, so see if you can find his picture.
Mike is 42. Yep.
So what my thing is, it depends on age. Has a lot to do with it.
His picture's kind of cut off, you guys, but you get an idea. He's a nice chocolate guy. He's built really nice.
Okay.
But he made it.
That's the second one you showed when their hair was almost cut off.
I tried to print it out again.
That's
and
funny.
It keeps cutting off.
But anyway, yeah, it depends on, to me, your age. I think.
Oh, which you saying?
Because a lot of times, if you meet a guy that's older, I don't think it's going to be crazy for him to say he don't want no more kids.
Right. Especially if he has children and they're older.
Yeah. But if you meet somebody young,
that's not that old. 42. He has a 12-year-old.
It kind of is if you don't want no more kids. If a woman is in her 40s, she don't want no. A lot of times she don't want no more kids.
He had a date with one of the girls, and that was one of the things she said. You know, at how the show is set up. If you guys don't watch it, the ladies pick the 2 guys kind of like in the bottom. One of them has to be told you gone. The other one is told you're safe.
Okay.
But we're concerned about this, and this. Bring your game up.
So they was concerned about him.
Mike was told, some people are saying that you don't want any more kids.
So maybe that's it.
He said, I'll have kids with you.
Maybe
and
that's
they laughed, and she said, okay.
Maybe that's it. Maybe his inconsistency is what they didn't like. Why some women you saying yeah, then some women you saying no.
Having kids with that woman.
But
Maybe
just
that's
say
what he gave that vibe.
Don't say you don't want no more kids.
He didn't really say he didn't want them.
Oh, okay.
He just kind of hesitated and went, I'm not sure. I don't know.
But my thing, going back to what I was saying, not his particular situation.
Okay.
I don't think it's crazy when people start getting older to say they don't want any more kids, or to
what's
if
older?
You are 40.
I don't think that's older.
I think it is.
Women are having kids even at 40.
But some people don't want to have a kid at 40. They already got their kids. Their kids is older now.
And here's the question too, ladies. Like I said, is this a deal breaker? If he has no kids, and wants no kids.
See, some people would. It depends on again her age. If she's in her 40s, she may be like, I'm good with that because I don't want no kids or I don't want any more kids.
The oldest guy is 48.
And that's okay.
And he has no kids.
See?
He's 48. And usually on the male side, don't you think? Because even what's his name, his show that was canceled, he died. He was older, in his 70s.
Okay.
And he had kids.
Okay.
King. What's his name? King?
I don't know, but I know
he's
you're talking about
talk show guy.
But he had older kids though.
But he had younger kids too.
Yeah.
He had a younger son.
Men can have kids at 80.
That's what I'm saying.
But
so that's why they were surprised.
Are young.
But that's why they were surprised that he's 42. He's really built nice, got a nice job, and you don't want any more kids.
I don't think that's odd. He's 40 some years old.
But the point I'm making is that a deal breaker for women who want kids? Are they gonna still be with that guy knowing he don't want more kids and you want kids? That's a deal breaker. That's what I'm saying. That's a question. There's some women go, no, it's not a deal breaker because I don't care if I have kids or not. I'll still be with him if he don't want kids.
But I'm just saying that the fact that we're talking about people in their 40s.
You keep throwing that age out.
I think age is a big deal.
I don't think so. Not for a man.
No, women.
Well, the women on this page are young, Kim.
20s?
20, no. They're not in their 20s. They don't have the women that age.
Yeah, that's...
The oldest lady is 46.
Yeah.
36... 35, 35, 37, 33, 30, and 36.
A lot of women, right, a lot of women, if you are in your 30s.
They want children.
Hold on.
No, I'm saying these ladies.
A lot of women who are in their 30s who probably want kids are women who don't have no kids.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's not uncommon for somebody to be in their 30s who don't want kids, especially if they already had them. Because to me, that is older.
But we're talking about two different things.
Yeah.
My question is to the ladies, is this a deal breaker? To the men, is this a deal breaker? Think now, assuming you are dating someone at the prime age of having children, if they don't want them and you want them, would you still date them?
Okay.
That's the question I'm asking. And that was the question these ladies are asking.
So that's if it's important to you.
If it's important to you and you know from the beginning, get-go, he don't want them. And he's near your age or at the right price.
And everybody always think they can change somebody's mind. They always feel like, oh, well, if he get with me, he'll change his mind. No.
I've heard couples.
Or they'll try to trap them. Like they'll try to pretend like they on birth control and stuff like that. And he told you up front he don't want no kids.
Mike and Molly, I like Mike and Molly. Don't laugh. Mike and Molly were trying to have a baby, and they would try to do their little time. Let's come on, honey. Come on, we got. And I'm fertile. Come on, let's go. And then she started giving up, so she was back on her pill, and he didn't know.
See,
and he found out, and he was so angry.
Yeah,
he was so hurt because he was like, "Babe, you should have told me." Because I want this baby really bad.
Right.
Well, what's going on with you? And she said she was just starting to feel depressed.
How did they end it, though? That could answer your question.
She got back
on
track with it. They said, let's adopt. Most couples adopt because she was having problems having the baby. So let's adopt. Do you not know, like most people, they adopted and brought their little baby home. On the way at the hospital, she said, you guys, I'm pregnant.
See, I always see on the other side.
Beautiful.
I always see on the other side where it's the man who wants to have a child.
Oh, and the lady says no.
And the lady doesn't want it, or she can't. Is that a deal breaker?
Yeah.
Because and that's what Tammy Roman, what's her name, Basketball Wives? That's her issue that she had with her husband.
Oh, she couldn't have kids.
He's younger. And so he wants kids. He wanted kids. And she tried several times.
Housewife of Dubai.
Couldn't have them.
Caroline has 2 or 3 kids.
And he said that's not a deal breaker for me because I love you.
He wants kids so bad.
Right.
Her husband.
But what if
husband.
Yeah, but what if she can't have them? See? So that's the question. I usually hear more on the other side with the men.
Yeah.
Because they want to leave a legacy or something. And then it's
they
like,
want you to have their baby.
Is that a deal breaker?
Some women, like, what's his name, the basketball player, Gabrielle, had a surrogate carry it for her. You know, and Angela Bassett.
And when they was broke up, Dwayne went out and had one with a lady.
Ooh,
that wasn't a surrogate.
No, her baby, her little girl she has now.
No, but when they broke up, they had a break, and he went and had a break
pregnant,
baby.
yeah.
He had a break
He
baby.
had a breakup baby, yeah.
And then they got back together, and then she had
She
this
tried,
baby.
and had some issues. So, but yeah, that was one.
But
of
was that a surrogate, or was that?
I think somebody carried it for her because she had problems.
Oh, I didn't know
You
if
think
that was
she had it herself.
No. Was it her egg and his
Oh,
seed?
I'm thinking it was hers.
I don't know. Let us know. Comment
Google that,
down
y'all,
below.
If we got the wrong
It's
information.
Gabrielle's. It's
Union.
Gabrielle's baby.
Uh-huh.
Is that baby her biological baby?
Her egg.
Yeah.
I think it is, but I'm not sure.
See, I don't know, because people do that different ways.
But yeah, that was one of the questions though that because a lot of times too I hear my single friends who are dating, even with the marriage thing, they're not really the marriage thing ain't really kind of like vibing with them,
Mm-hmm.
and you break up, and maybe 3 months down the road they married,
Yep.
and you're like, what happened there?
yeah.
What happened there? So,
Okay.
but
So
that
we'll
was,
ask that question.
that question is really,
Is that a deal breaker? If you want, what is it? If you want to have a baby,
And the person you're
Doesn't.
dating does not want children.
is that a deal breaker?
Is that a deal breaker for you? Would you, if there's everything
Or-
about him on your check? Remember we talked about that.
And then
checklist?
also remember
He
that.
fits everything.
Also remember, people change their minds too. You could have got with her and she wanted to have a child, but now she don't.
Ooh.
Or you could have got with him and he said, I don't care about having children, and later on he does.
That hurts.
So it does become a deal
That
breaker. then.
hurts because you may not have. And some men, they don't care.
Yeah.
They love you so much.
Yep.
They're willing to just not have any children.
Okay.
Whew.
All right.
Okay, you guys.
So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
And is there anything else?
No, that was it.
All right, y'all. So that was
Another Woods Report.
I'm trying to find the exit. See you later.